There's nothing wrong with Tommy Chong. Victoria and I were just talking, and she was telling some sexual story about Tommy Chong with his wife. It's not even like a sex story. It's just like sexual. You know, you're giggling and joking and she's saying that, and I'm thinking, you know, it's good humor. It's not like creepy as all get out. And I said, there's nothing wrong with Tommy Chong. And it took me to these other people. Something I remembered yesterday was that Matt Lauer was on the Today Show, and I would watch him and I would see how he interacted with people, and he'd like and he demeaned people somehow, and I just didn't like him. And I was at a point in my life where in the morning, in the place I was, the news Today Show would be on with Matt Lauer and Savannah Guthrie and people like that. And I look at this Lauer guy, and I go, he's just a little fucking dude. And he's a prick. He's got a total Napoleon complex. And there was very little that he said. I just couldn't stand to look at him. And I said, God, I said, wouldn't it be nice if he would just like do something awful to where they would fire his ass? I said, I don't want him to like kill his wife or anything. Nobody has to fucking suffer. But just something that he had from his past that would come and get him the fuck out of there. Because I'm sick of looking at this little fucking sycophanted, that might be a higher level of being a sycophant, is when you have sycophants that are fucking looking to you as you looked on your hazing process to this point. Fucking frat boy. But that's not saying right or wrong, good or bad when I say frat boy, but that's the whole frat boy mentality. There is a hierarchy, and with this guy, Matt Lauer, he's got it as above, so below. It's very Rosicrucian. Then years went by, and you saw this Me Too movement come up where you're like, and I'll tell you the truth, I saw some of the things that some of these people were doing, and I said, oh no, I could be in trouble. But then I realized there is a difference between Louis C.K. and me. This is not to show any sign of fucking narcissistic echo shit, falling in the pond and falling in love with your own image. This is nothing. I've heard it enough. The only thing that keeps me from being really lovable is my brain. All on the surface, if I could fake it, you would love me like no other. I've seen it happen. But the point is, some people, those moves work for. You can't just be a fucking pallid creep fucking slothing through the room doing this shit. Some of these women do want it. And that's not to demean the notion that, well, what's wrong with you? It's not saying what's wrong with you at all. It's just, it's what's wrong with him. There, we've got to the bottom of it. I hear Kevin Spacey's name all the time. I still have not once heard what it was he did. I know it's something about young boys on the set, but they never talk about it. What, did he eye him up? Hey, look at, I'm famous. I'll buy you ice cream, maybe take you on my fucking airplane. It just the kind of lies that gay men throw on young boys. I'm a pilot. I'll take you on a flight on my airplane. Yeah. You've been working out? Your back looks strong. Get the fuck away from me, Sergeant Bellinger. What is the matter with you? I see you a mile away, 17-year-old Archie. J. Archer. But so all these people started getting in trouble, and the one that made me happiest, because it had only probably been 2 years since I was fucking saying if something from the past could come up, something that nobody else gets hurt, and maybe somebody can be vindicated in the hurt that they suffered, knowing that something happened to the person that did it. Matt Lauer comes up, gone from the Today Show. A lot of people have whatever they want to say about the Me Too movement, but it worked for me too. I got rid of Matt Lauer with the past.